Hello everyone, and welcome to Almost Everything Entertainment. I am your host tonight, Seth Lewis.
And, I'm his brother, Gorman Lewis.
We're doing something a bit different on this episode. Some of you might be aware of a film called Yesterday. Now, neither my brother or myself know much about this movie.
That's right. The only things we know concerning this film are that some guy takes credit for the Beatles songs, and that Lily James is in it. That's it.
And I thought to myself, wouldn't it be fun to make a sketch episode about this film and see how much I could get right? It might be an interesting idea.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Beatles, so I was game.
So here's our take on the movie Yesterday. And if you haven't seen it, don't worry. Neither have we.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
What time is it? Huh? Oh. Well, by the position of the sun in the sky, I would say that it was daytime. Probably. And that clock over there says it's 2.
I knew we shouldn't have gone on that drinking binge last night. I really overslept.
Ah, well, you know what they say. Might only get to visit London once in our lives. Might as well make the most of it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Let's get a little bit of light in here. Seth? You might want to come here for a moment.
God, Seth, how is this possible? Somehow we have landed ourselves in 1960s England.
Wait a moment. Let me check something. Let's see, let's call the lobby here. Oh no, it's one of those dial telephones. Hold on a second. Yes, hello, I was wondering what year it is. No, I haven't been frozen. Or in a coma. 1960? Thank you. Well, it's official. At some point during our drinking binge, we traveled back in time.
Yeah, and the worst part about it is we don't even have a cute actor like Lily James to go on our adventure with us.
What? No, the worst thing about it is that last night, somehow, we lost our luggage, our cell phones, our IDs, and all of our money. Which means we're totally screwed.
Hold on a minute, I have an idea. My second bag of luggage. I forgot that I left it at the hotel. This has some of my most important stuff in it.
Oh, thank God.
And here we go. I've got comics, music, board games. Deck of playing cards.
Seth, I am going to do something that I haven't done in a very long time. I am going to take off my hat. I hope this displays how frustrated I am right now. And if you excuse me, I'm going to go cry.
Oh, it's all right, Gorman. Here, why don't we listen to some Beatles? That always makes you feel better.
Hold on a minute. That gives me an idea. Hand that over for a second. This is it. The solution to all of our problems. Right here. We sell this to the radios and publishing companies and tell them that it's ours, and
We could make a fortune.
I don't know. Do you think that could work?
Of course I do. The Beatles are the greatest musicians to ever live. All I have to do is find the right station to play us.
That was Elvis Presley with All Shook Up. Next, The Keen Strikes Again with Jailhouse Rock. Keep it here on Pirate Radio 250. This is Cool Harry signing off.
Who are these two? They're those guys that you wanted to set a record deal up with. The American kid and the British dude. Actually, I'm not British. I just have a very deep voice. I know, it's a common misunderstanding, I assure you. I'm American. Look, I've had a busy day. So either you blighters play your song, and I will consider putting it on the radio, or you can go. All right. We're gonna knock your socks off with this one. Seth, start us up. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. Na 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 na, hey Jude. We can fix that in post. So, what did you think? My God. That was the worst music I've ever heard in my entire life. Well, of course, we knew that you would say... Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry, Gorman. I think it might have been my fault. I don't really have the voice to carry these tunes. No, the singing was fine. You two have voices like angels, in fact. It was the songs that were terrible. What was that one line you sang over and over again? Hey Jude? You could have stopped at 10. And then that line, yellow mustard dripping from a dead dog's eyes. I don't even know what that means. And then 9? I thought you all went bonkers. You got to be kidding me right now. Sorry, but I would be canned if I played that rubbish on the radio. Get out. What? This is impossible! Impossible, I say! You all don't know what you're doing! Okay, you heard the man. Get out of here. Go on. Come on, dude. They're not even worth it. You'll live to regret this! I promise you, you will live to regret this! I don't understand it, Seth. We have the greatest music in the world in our hands, and they weren't even interested. What the hell are we gonna do? Oh, come on. Look, maybe Cool Harry didn't like us, but that doesn't mean the next station won't pick us up. We just have to keep trying, that's all. You know what? You're right. They were Elvis fans anyways. I'm sure the next station will recognize our genius. How the hell does this keep happening? How? You know, I'm starting to wonder if the real reason songs like A Hard Day's Night and Yesterday are famous is because they were made by people that had already established themselves as celebrities. I can't do this anymore. I've had to start working a job to make ends meet. Do you understand me? A job! I was thinking about it. Maybe we're approaching this problem the wrong way. I mean, look at all this cool stuff we got. Harry Potter, the script to Animal House, Twilight Princess. Any of this could make us millions.
My God, you've had a lot of good ideas this sketch episode, Seth. We don't need this crap when we have an entire library of masterpieces at our disposal. Let's go con some hippies.
That whole "it was all a dream" thing seems like a cop-out to me.
I don't know. I thought it was boring.
You got a lot of stuff going on here. You got country and rock, and I'm just not sure these genres are meshing well together, you know?
You all do realize this book has already been written, right?
The ending was a little predictable.
I don't think child murder is an appropriate subject for a children's book.
Too many calls.
Get the hell out of my office. Get out!
Well, that was a fair reaction.
Maybe it's time for us to start selling our scientific inventions. We do have the alarm clock and those CDs, and we know about Google. I mean, any of that could make us a fortune.
No. We can't give up now. We're artists, not scientists. Besides, we've gone too far into it at this point. We have to go through with it. See it to the end.
Excuse me, mates. The manager says you've got to keep it down in here.
Look, dude, we're in the middle of something. Who the hell are you anyways?
Oh, the name's Paul. Paul McCartney.
You? Come here a moment.
Hey there, let go of me. Oh, all right, I'm going.
Listen here, this is all your fault. Your music was supposed to be beyond criticism. But for 10 years, we haven't been able to get one buyer. Not one.
We should explain ourselves. You see, Paul, we're time travelers. And for years now, we've been trying to sell your music. But it hasn't worked.
Funny you should say that. I was a member of the Quarrymen. But we got in trouble, for stealing someone else's songs. It was odd. It was very odd. But we tried several different places, but none of them worked. I even tried a book publisher, this Collins fella. But here I am now, lobby boy. Wait a moment. This is a sign. We need to use Paul to our advantage. Why, with his singing voice, we might be able to strike up a record deal. What do you say? Would you be willing to help us?
Please, Paul, you are the only nice member of the Beatles. You know, I've always believed in stuff like this. I mean, going into the past and things not falling together, but I would be happy to help the two of you out. I would. Really?
Perfect. Then the three of us are going to make millions. I can see it now. The stadiums filled every seat. People screaming our names. And the best part is I won't have to keep wearing the same shirt every day. For 10 years.
Gorman, he just made a run for it.
Huh? Well, we're back where we started.
Maybe, but maybe not. Paul did give me one more idea. Let's see, it should be right here. This is it. Watership Down. Remember when McCartney was talking about callings? Well, here's a fascinating tidbit that I learned from a fun fact book. Collins was this down-on-his-luck publisher that was looking to make a deal. And he came across this unknown writer, Richard Adams. Now, Richard Adams had already been rejected by several places for his book about talking rabbits. But Collins decided to take a chance on him. And it ended up becoming one of the greatest fantasy novels ever written. This is what we need. Instead of throwing ourselves at publishing company after publishing company, we should go to someone that we know would be willing to accept us. In this year, in fact. And if we do this, I promise you, we will make it to the big times.
Sure. Why not? Might as well give it a try.
I really feel like this is going to work. At least, I hope.
Another cigar? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure.
You know, I have to admit, I do feel a little guilty. Do you think it was alright for us to steal someone else's work like that?
No, it'll be fine. And besides, you know what they say. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It is, after all, show business.